Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7 out today. Got some more Guild Wars for you guys. This time around, going to be checking out Blooming Lidica and seeing how she does here, but more on her later. Of course, joke of the day from Icarus. People told Beethoven he'd never succeed as a musician because he was deaf. But he didn't listen to them. I love it. I love it. Oh, short and sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into this fight here. So for the first team, got Ocean Breeze, Lidica, Shu, and Spectre Tenebria. So gonna bring in something a little weird here. I'm actually gonna let the Ocean Breeze Lidica do her thing after my Minaga Lilius does hers. So we're gonna bring in Champion Zerato. This is his build. He's actually been doing pretty good in RTA. So when Ocean Breeze Lidica debuffs Champion Zerato, we'll have those debuffs to work with, and we could potentially use those against our opponent later. Minaga Lilius is going to be here for the Shu. I'm just hoping that I nuke down the Shu early on, and if we can do that, I think we'll be in a pretty decent position. After that, the extra attack from the Minaga Lilius proc, right? Sorry, the non-attack skill from Midnight Lilius proc will proc Ocean Breeze Lidica's extra attack, which will proc my Lionheart Sirmia, and this is the build that she's currently on. She's on Golden Rose, but it's not really that big of a deal. I don't think I need the mitigation from Proof here, fingers crossed. I don't think Spectre can kill, especially if I have a defense buff, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully Shu just immediately dies. If she doesn't, then we might have an issue. For the bottom team, C, Lilius, Alencia, and Bellion. This is a team that I'm going to bring in my Blooming Lidica too. So this is her build. If you haven't seen her Summon and Showcase video, I did use her in Mock Battle RTAs, and I used her in regular arena. Overall, her performance has been really lackluster. She kind of, like, yes, you can argue that she kind of does what she needs to do, which is nuke somebody, but she has really hard time doing so, and you're gonna have an easier time just using literally anybody else, like Lethe, for example. So Lethe kind of gets the job done that Blooming Lidica does, except she has more to her kit. She ignores damage share and she has extinction, all that, but more on that later. Blooming Lidica, though, in this team will be pretty decent. I'm going to use Ocean Breeze Lidica. We're going to try a slower team first. Some of you guys were in the comments saying like, oh, you're not showing her with Lua. I don't think Lua is a good benchmark for how good another unit is, because Lua in any team makes that team good, because Lua's insane. So, and she's also really commonly banned in RTA, so it's not a really good measure of how good Blooming Lidica is, right? But Ocean Breeze Lidica will be a pretty fun one into this Sea Lilius. We get to cleanse all our debuffs and put some debuffs on our opponent. I decided to go for Broman as well, just in case Sea Lilius decides to provoke him. I swapped around some pieces. He no longer has 200 effectiveness. I think 100 something's good enough. So I do want to actually reforge this, but I don't have the materials right now. We're working on it. He's on Abyssal Crown for more chances to put debuffs on the opponent, for stuns especially. We're going to try to stun lock whoever doesn't die to the Blooming Lidica, but we'll see. Let's jump into it. Alencia and Bellion are both pretty vulnerable to Lidica since they're both pretty slow. So we'll see if we can make this work. Let's go for an S3. There's no mitigation onto this Shu. See if we can kill here. If we can, it'll be fantastic. Oh, no kill! Is that a scuffed Shu? What is going on here? Anyway, it's alright, because I think the Lionheart Sirmia should be able to kill. We'll see, though. Strip the, yep, okay, so we do get some debuffs on our team. Our champion Zerato can't be blinded, but he can be silenced. If this doesn't kill Shu, I'm gonna be a little bit, I'm gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Alright, there we go. Very nice, actually. Good job, Champion Zerato. You did it. You did it, buddy. You did it. Look, just do it. You did it. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright. Without Champion Zerato there, I don't think we would have won. So, he was a good mascot. Alright. Into the match that we were looking for. Now, this is a weird team, right? It's a turn 2 team, but I want to make sure like that we are covering different avenues when it comes to Lidica. A lot of people, you know, use her with Lua, use her with Zeo and Knockwall. I found a bit of success with Zeo and Knockwall, a little bit. But in those situations, you're really strapped for DPSs because she doesn't do much after her initial S3. Anyway, let's see if we can land some debuffs here with our Ocean Breeze Lidica. I know she doesn't have any effectiveness, but most Bellions and Alencias don't have any resistance anyway. Okay, so we got, oh wow, this Bellion is really resistant, huh? Let's go for an S3 here. Let's see if we can silence and defense break with Broman. Okay, ooh, there we go. So I'm gonna go after the Alencia because that Bellion is actually stunned, so she will lose that first turn, but Alencia isn't. Let's see if we can nuke her, right? Look at all the debuffs on that side. Lidica should be able to kill here. Okay, just barely able to kill. 21,000 damage. That is not really good. Because most Alencias, honestly, are probably built like 21 to 23, 24k HP, right? So we got really lucky that this was a squishier Alencia. Otherwise, I don't think it would have done anything. Let's try to get more debuffs here. Let's try to spread out. Oh, she resisted that. We're gonna try to spread out the debuffs. See if we can turn cycle our Lidica. Let's... Come on, Broman, you can do the extra proc here. Do the extra proc. Let's go. Very good. Push everybody back. Very, very nice. Can we get a stun? Let's get another stun, please. Oh, she resisted again! Oh, you know what? That's a 14k HP Celius. Is it a resist Celius, though? Because my Lidica has about 140-something% effectiveness. Now, one thing I will say, she does do a good job of lapping the opponent. Although, oh, there we go, finally. She does do a pretty good job of lapping the opponent, right? So, Broman actually getting that dual attack made it so that we we got the Lidica proc there, so that's pretty decent. No extra hit from Broman. Okay, only 2 debuffs on the other side. Do we hold off? Do we hold off here? See, Lilius is going to do an extra hit. Yeah, let's hold off. Let's go ahead and hit the Bellion. Try to stun her. Let's go for the S3. Let's go for the S3. This should be fine, because Lidica with her S3, we should be able to debuff the opponents anyway. So let's go for this. There's a 2-turn silence on that C. Lilius. So let's see if we can stack a bunch of debuffs here. The resistances. Okay, we got our buffs stripped, but 4 debuffs on the other team. Bellion was pretty slow. Can this kill? Let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can kill. We are on Portrait, and the Bellion is pretty healthy, so we do get that extra 20% damage. Okay, alright, we do kill. Very nice. Less than 14k damage. But it is it's good enough, right? It's good enough. Typically, I find the sweet spot for her to have like 4 or 5 debuffs is pretty decent. You need 10 debuffs for her maximum speed gain, so you gain 35% speed with 4 or 5 debuffs, and that's normally good enough. If you use a unit that can speed down the opponent, though, then you're talking business. So I've seen people use something like Fire Tenebria, for instance, but, you know, again, in RTA, that's going to be a bit niche. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump into our second round over here against this middle tower. We actually get to fight big towers today, which is kind of nice, playing earlier than I normally do. This first team over here, C. Lilius, ML Landy, and Arwell, is actually going to be really nice for our ML Ken, because they're all light units, so they're going to attack him, and he will just shred everyone to pieces. In fact, I'm just going to make this a bit better on ourselves. Let's go ahead and put the ML Ken on our plus 30 Sigurd, so that we get some more healing, more damage. We also have Christy here, Specially Changed Christy, doing her job with Adamant Shield and her built-in Aureus to help protect that ML Ken in the back line. These are my stats over here. She'll be giving him 140 resist, which is going to be pretty good. It means that he won't get debuffed by things like C. Lilius, no attack downs to worry about. Bibulus is also going to be really good here for the defense breaks and such, so we have our Iron Fan to turn cycle her a bit faster, and I think she'll be pretty good. If we are able to go after C. Lilius, she's going to provoke the ML Ken, right? So we can S3 and try to blind everybody and strip some buffs, strip the immunities if there are any, and if ML Landy counters, Bibulus will defense break her, and then she'll attack ML Ken on her turn, and the rest is history. So let's hope that it works out there. For the bottom team, we have Ocean Breeze, Lidica, Aiden, and FCC. It's kind of a weird defense team, but it's an Aiden solo, I guess. So it actually works out because I'm not really confident in Blooming Lidica fighting a bunch of DPSs, but against a solo DPS unit, I guess you could make her work pretty nicely. It's going to be a little weird, though, against Aiden with FCC. There's a lot to overcome with the barrier that's on her and her evasion, right? This is going to decrease the amount of damage that we're going to be doing. My Zeo is going to be on Book. It's going to be allowing us to soul burn on Knockwall, and Knockwall will have the ability to ignore res on soul burn. So this Ocean Breeze Lidica won't be able to do anything initially against us. We also have no non-attack skills on the team, which is kind of nice. Blooming Lidica here, her job is going to be to kill the Aiden in one shot. Let's see if she can do it. We're going to keep her on Portrait. Aiden's probably going to survive a lot of the damage that's incoming, so she'll be pretty healthy. I'm going to probably use Zeo to try to push back the FCC. I think Ocean Breeze Lidica has too much res for me to deal with, but I'll try to push back the FCC. She's normally pretty fast, maybe like 250 speed on Guild War defenses, so we'll push her back so that Blooming Lidica can take the turn without that skill null getting in the way. It could also be a really fast Aiden, though, so keep that in mind. If it's a fast Aiden, we might get screwed over. Alright, Bibulus gets to go. Let's just go ahead and reduce the buff durations of everything on the opponent's side by 1 turn. So get rid of a lot of the buffs on Arwell. Get rid of the escort buff too. Oh, nice blind. Okay, there's the counter. So now we get to see the full force of our Bibulus in action. Let's get that defense break, please. 80% chance. Oh, there you go. Everyone is defense broken. Please, crit the Ken now. Feel free. Everyone, step right up. Step right up. Get your crit on ML Ken here. Any day of the week now. Let's see. I don't think it really matters who we attack. Everyone is fine. Let's just hit the Landy. Let's see if she counters. Nope, no counter. I was hoping that she would. If she would counter, it'd be great. But let's go ahead and increase the attack of everybody. That'll be pretty good. Let's give the ML Ken an attack buff. That'd be kind of nice. Oh, do we get a... Nope, no crit. Okay, let's just S3 here. A pre-attack buffed S3 is gonna hurt so bad. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that Arwell, basically evaporated there. Bibulus is gonna go ahead and proc from that counter attack. It's a counter Arwell, interesting. Alright. Oh wait, you know what? The blind debuff is actually the thing that's getting in the way! The blind debuff right now is what's preventing my ML Ken from countering, but it's okay. He wants to get in on the action, he can't wait. Oh, there's a crit. There we go. No blind on the Arwell. 30k damage. Holy! Let's get rid of that defense buff that's on the ML Landy. Look at Bibulus. After her buff, she just feels like such a complete unit, right? Look at this. Look at her proc. She's absolutely insane. I don't think ML Landy can be an issue anywhere outside of maybe RTA anymore, right? With what Bibulus can do nowadays. I really wish that they'll kind of tweak Blooming Lidica just a little bit. I feel like she's just missing something, and I really, really wish that she could be good and just usable in multiple team comps and just seen in the meta. I would really love that because, again, she is by far one of the best designs ever. I think some people might have gotten the wrong impression because some people were kind of vocal in the comments about my showcase video of her. I don't want her to be bad, it's just that in my opinion, she's a little lackluster, and it is what it is. So, I just, you know, you guys want me to give my full opinions, and I know Smilegate does watch some of my videos sometimes, so it is good for me to voice those concerns. And hey, if she is your wife and you feel offended, don't be. Like, I'm trying to make her, I'm trying to get her to become better by getting her a little buff. Anyway, enough of speaking to people who don't listen. Let's go ahead and jump into this here. Lidica's gonna come in. Ooh, did we hit that Aiden there? No, we didn't. Do we want to seal the Aiden? Probably. Is Zeo dead? He's probably dead. This wasn't as many debuffs as I had hoped for. Because there was no silence from the Zeo either. And we didn't land the unbuffable on, like, anything else besides the FCC. So the invincibility is going to come out on the Aiden. Oh, can Lidica kill? 4 debuffs. Can we kill? Oh, and there's an Aureus on the other side too. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens now. Oh no, see, that's the issue. 4 debuffs, right? 4 debuffs, and Aiden isn't necessarily a super fast unit, but still no kill. And the problem now here, and you can see it, there's no way to do anything anymore. There's no DPS potential. When you have a team like this with Zeo, Knockwall, and Blooming Lidica, there's nothing you can do now into a team like this. And, you know, you can make the argument, you could have brought Lua. There is an Ocean Breeze Lidica there, so I don't know. You could have Soul Burned, Ignore Res, and kind of put the Beguiles on the team, but she would have cut... I don't know. Maybe. But now what do? We just kind of have to weather the storm. I don't think we can weather this storm here. Let's go ahead and, nope. That's a really resistant Lidica. See if we can stun the FCC. There we go. We got a stun there. But Blooming Lidica, she doesn't even heal her HP. Alright, there we go. Got a hit on the Aiden. And let's see if we can maybe... Oh, shoot. I forgot Lidica. Oh, I forgot Lidica cleanses now. Oh, yeah. No. We're not going to be able to do that. Let's preserve the Lidica for the last fight. Wow, that did not go well. And we lost Zeo, too, so we can't even use him in the final tower. Alright guys, for the third and final battle here, we're going to be going up against, well, not the Stronghold, because look at this. I don't think it'd be really fun to showcase a match against a team like this, so we're actually going to let my guildmates have at it with that tower. And I decided to find a tower that was a bit more formidable. This one has a bunch of green shields from a couple weeks ago, a month ago. So yeah, let's go ahead and attack this right here. This seems to be a pretty inactive guild, but hey, if the defense works, it works. So FCC, Tempest, Surin, and Briarwitch on the top team. We're going to have some fun with that because, hey, Champsy's not going to just be a mascot today. Oh, no. Champsy's going to be here. He's going to be wrecking some havoc on the team with all their debuffs. Tempest, Surin will always attack him as well, so that's going to be pretty good. We got Ed, who's going to be bringing up the rear. He's going to help out with some of the debuffs and just breaking people out of stealth with his AoE attack. Right, and then we have Ning Ning as well. So Ning Ning's here so that we can barrier invert the FCC while not necessarily relying on DJB. DJB is squishier. I don't really care if Ning Ning dies in this. It's my last Guild War match anyway. But she's on some spare gear, and I think she'll be okay. She should be going first, or at least after the FCC, and we'll be able to barrier invert everybody and then push up somebody with her S2. And push back maybe the Tempest Surin as well. We'll see. For the bottom team, though, I wanted to see what Blooming Lidica can do against Hangai. So we have Hangai, Alencia, and Archdemon here. So I decided, okay, you know what, guys? I'll do it. I'll build Lua for you guys. So we got almost a 300 speed Lua here. She is going to be on Miscom Field so that we can try to get more defense breaks. Artifacts can still land defense breaks even on miss, so maybe we can get one on Alencia when we really need it. Her effectiveness doesn't really matter here. All I really need her for is the reset, and we need souls to soul burn because I don't trust Lua on her own. So we're going to bring in Solitaria. Solitaria is going to be good against the Archdemon because it prevents her from gaining focus. The match is probably going to go on for a while, so if the Archdemon gets lucky, we might get screwed over. Targa Hell's Ancient Book is going to be nice on the Solitaria to hold for the Lua, and we'll just try to stun this this Archdemon. The Solitaria and Lua should have enough debuffs to hopefully supplement Blooming Lidica with enough debuffs so she can nuke somebody. But again, Alencia's, Handguys, and Archdemons are usually pretty tanky. I might try to focus my attention on the hand guy first. We might go ahead and attack him to see what happens. This is a properly built defense team, so FCC is actually 250 something speed. So as you can see here, it worked, right? He did go first and put a skill null on everybody, but we're gonna go ahead and invert that, strip everything, and that is not what was supposed to happen. Whoa, that's a gab right there. That hurts quite a bit. Fairy Tale for a Nightmare helping out a little bit. Alrighty, let's go for an S2 onto the T-Sir. Let's just kind of shove her back. She's gonna stealth again, but it's okay. Ning Ning's gonna be the target of the attacks from Briarwitch, which is okay. I'm just gonna S1 here. I want to proc. Oh, I did not expect the dual attack. I was gonna proc the the Witch's Curse, her passive, so that Champion Zerato can actually come in with the AoE and finish her off, but hey, that's alright, I'll take it. This kills the Tempest Urn as well, and I think we're pretty good. It's a fast FCC, but she's gonna get stunned, and I think Ed can just finish her off through that defense break. So making quick work of her so we can go into the Blooming Lidica fight. Let's see if she'll fully blossom in this one. Okay, so Lua goes first, right? Let's go ahead and Soul Burn. This will reduce the cooldowns if everybody won one turn. Now, people have been telling me that, like, oh, you need to use Lua. You have to use Lua because you get the speed buff. It'll help Lidica out. And I get it. I do. But again, it's not really viable in RTA to rely on one other companion to work, right? That's like trying to take Tamarin and Assyria into RTA and hoping that one of them doesn't get banned, assuming that they're both really good in meta, right? It just wouldn't work out. So, my Solitary is actually, whoa. Oh, you know what? That's what happened. My Solitary is faster, but because we got the speed buff and because they have debuffs, Lidica actually lapped here, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and try to stun. This is still okay. Let's go for the hit on Arc Demon. Now, the unfortunate thing is, I think Alencia is going to strip the buffs here, so we won't get to see the speed buff in full effect. I have to stun the Arc Demon, in my opinion, because, otherwise we're... Oh, wait, no, we reset. No, it's fine. We reset. It's okay. Lua's dead. Lua's so dead on next turn. Okay, let's go for an S2 on the hand guy. There we go, and can I get a S1 defense break on somebody here? Who can I go for? Let's go on the Arc Demon. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's more debuffs for Lidica, so that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 debuffs, and we have a speed buff, right? So if this doesn't kill, I don't know what will. Calric does, he is relatively fast for a unit, you know, most people build him 240 plus. Okay, just under 22k health. If that was a max health Calric, it would not have killed, right? And they would have cleansed everybody off. So, the speed buff helped in this situation, but oh man. There's also a speed down currently on everybody else on the team. Ooh, let's try to stun this. Okay, there we go. It's currently a speed down. It's not going to last for long. Hopefully Solitary can reapply it so that we can test what it's like to have a speed down here. Oh, shoot. That's a counter Arc Demon. Alright, we're oh, no. Don't blind us. Ah, shoot. Alright. How do we deal with this? She's gonna resist. Can we get a stun here? Come on now. Oh, we got some debuffs. Can we get a stun? Oh, we actually did a good amount of damage. We did crit on a defense broken unit, but okay, good. Got the defense break. Alright, Lidica's gonna go in S2. Let's go ahead and S3. And Alencia's low enough that I think Lidica can kill here anyway. So, I don't know. I feel like any other unit in place of Blooming Lidica would have made her... Oh, we actually don't have our S3 yet! Oh, well, we still kill. But, anyway, still. I feel like literally any other unit in place of Blooming Lidica would have worked in that situation, right? When you have that many debuffs on a team, up to 10 debuffs to get full speed, if you have 10 debuffs on the team, you're already winning, which makes Blooming Lidica a bit of a win more unit. But hey, that's just my opinion after a couple days of testing her quite extensively, spend several hours each day just hammering out like what I could potentially use with her, and unit combinations, and team compositions, and her build. But let me know in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts? It's been a couple days. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.